Aristotle's classification of regimes, exploring the varieties of governance. Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, delved deeply into the study of politics and governance, proposing a classification of regimes in his influential work Politics. His insightful examination of different forms of government and their characteristics provides valuable insights into the dynamics of political structures. This article explores Aristotle's classification of regimes, unraveling the complexities of his thought and shedding light on the principles that underlie each form of governance. The pursuit of the best regime. Aristotle's quest was to identify the best regime, the one that promotes the common good and the well-being of its citizens. He believed that the effectiveness of a regime depends on its ability to create a harmonious and just society. Through his classification, Aristotle aimed to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of various regimes to discern their potential for fostering human flourishing. The 6 regimes. Aristotle categorized regimes based on the number of rulers and whether rulers act for the common good or their personal interests. He identified 3 legitimate regimes and 3 deviant regimes. 1. Monarchy. Aristotle viewed monarchy as the rule of one virtuous ruler who governs for the common good. This form of government can become problematic if the ruler becomes tyrannical or self-serving. 2. Aristocracy. In aristocracy, a virtuous few rule for the benefit of the entire community. However, if the ruling class becomes corrupt or neglects the interests of the broader population, aristocracy can devolve into oligarchy. 3. Polity. Polity involves the participation of the middle class in governance. It combines elements of democracy and aristocracy and aims to prevent extreme wealth or poverty. If distorted, polity can transform into democracy. 4. Tyranny. A deviation from monarchy. Tyranny arises when a ruler prioritizes personal gain over the common good, often through oppressive means. Tyranny emerges when a once virtuous monarch becomes despotic. 5. Oligarchy. Oligarchy involves rule by a wealthy few who seek their own interests. This form of government can lead to inequality and conflict, and if taken to the extreme, it can result in revolution. 6. Democracy. Aristotle defined democracy as the rule of the many for the interests of the majority. However, if unchecked, democracy can lead to mob rule and instability. Factors influencing regime stability. Aristotle emphasized the significance of the middle class, as regimes tend to be more stable when there is a balance between the rich and the poor. He believed that extreme inequalities in wealth could lead to the downfall of a regime. The importance of citizenship education. Aristotle recognized the role of education in maintaining a stable and just regime. He highlighted the importance of a civic education that cultivates virtue and encourages active participation in governance. An informed and virtuous citizenry, Aristotle believed, contributes to the well-being of the polis. Critiques and enduring influence. Aristotle's classification of regimes has been both praised and criticized throughout history. Critics argue that his framework can be overly simplistic and fail to capture the complexities of real-world political systems. Nonetheless, his ideas have significantly impacted political philosophy, inspiring discussions on governance, citizenship, and the pursuit of the common good. In conclusion, Aristotle's classification of regimes offers a comprehensive analysis of various forms of governance and their potential implications for society. His exploration of different regimes underscores the importance of virtuous leadership, balance, and civic engagement in achieving a just and flourishing political community. While each regime has its strengths and weaknesses, Aristotle's work remains a foundational piece in understanding the dynamics of governance and the challenges of sustaining a harmonious society.